Please welcome French Montana. Come on in, French Montana. Look at that. Welcome to the show.
How you doing?
He brought his attack schnauzer with him today. Good to see you, man. Look at that.
Good morning.
Now, I know you're. Where are you going? Come over here. Come over. He's leaving me. That's story of my life, man. As soon as they walk in, they walk right out. So, I mean, you basically grew up. Well, your most informative years anyway, up in the South Bronx. Yeah, you don't need headphones. So, so when you come back to New York to hang out, do you go back to South Bronx?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, is it that famous, like that favorite place you go to get that favorite thing you used to eat all the time? Like,
I was just gonna say that I went to City Island like 3 days ago.
oh man, we love fried clams.
Yeah, City Island. I went right there. Ate me one of them buckets, them shrimp buckets.
City Island is so the worst time to go to City Island because I'm from the Bronx is Valentine's Day. You cannot get on or off the island for hours.
Well, nothing says I love you like a fried shrimp.
It's crazy.
It's like, hey, 6-pack. Nah, but
It's true.
It's one way in, one way out. That's
Yep,
why,
that's
and it'd be
it.
Orchard Beach and everything.
Oh
so.
yeah, Orchard Beach.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? I guess City Island is like life. There's one way in, one way out.
Orchard Beach is like the worst beach you could ever go to, by the way. I love the Bronx, but you come out with an addiction.
Mine is fried shrimp. By the way, it is true. One way in, one way out in this life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know this, but when you die, you fall out of a vagina.
Oh.
That's how you got.
Oh my
that's how you got in
I
here.
can't.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't even know where to start. How we've gone.
By
this
the way,
long-
the suite.
what's that?
The suite with all the art of your dog.
Oh yeah, I have a thing for my dog.
Yeah.
We have the Max wall. It's all artwork
Yeah.
about Max.
He came in and checked all of us in there, make sure, we all qualified to be in that room.
Was there anybody in your group that he sort of gave the side eye to, or did you all make it through?
The girl.
The girl.
Yeah, there you go. Hey,
Sister
so I
Maria.
mean, you're so busy. You're on the road all the time. Everywhere we look, there you are. So, do you have time for a pet? Is a pet anything you could even think about having in your life?
Well, actually, I have a monkey.
Yeah.
That he's.
What kind of monkey is it?
Is what's it called?
One of those monkeys. A spider. We'll
Spider
call it a
monkey.
spider.
No, it's
monkey.
not the spider monkey, but it's the one from Hangover.
Is it a macaque?
The one-
Capuchin?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how to
Capuchin.
say it. Yeah. So I had left him with his father. He was his father family reunion right now for like 3 months.
That monkey's living large.
Yeah. So and I have a dog too, a German Shepherd.
Yeah,
I
they're
love
all
him
the
to
most
death.
loyal dogs ever.
Yeah.
Now, how do the German Shepherd and the monkey get along? Do they like each other? That's got to be a kind of a fun party.
I'm trying to get them like to for the monkey to start riding on the dog. I was seeing it on the movie, but I've been trying, but I'm just so scared to let that monkey out and the dog just bite.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
It's hard to come back, and the German Shepherd is like a horse.
I know.
Can I say though, I just love the idea of like your fans are waiting for your next single, and you're at home trying to get a monkey to ride a dog. That's
No, I swear.
As a matter of fact, the whole new album is really
So I had to
dedicated.
leave the dog outside of the monkey cage for like days. So every time like they be cool for a little bit, and as soon as the monkey try to jump, he'd be like, and I'd be like, nah, I'm scared.
Yeah. You know, I learned the hard way with monkeys. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to let them see your teeth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because if they see your teeth, they think you're being aggressive, and they.
Or your girlfriend.
Yeah. They don't, there's so many rules with monkeys. Can't you just get a goldfish? I mean, come on. You know, we were talking earlier about how, French Montana, by the way, is here. You're born, and I'm going to say somewhat raised in Morocco because you.
By the way, I want to say happy birthday to the station.
Oh, Z100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
34 years.
34 years.
So at 13
That's-
years old up in the Bronx, I don't know. I'm sure you listen to all types of music. Rap, of course, definitely an influence.
Yeah, I just came from Africa when I was 13.
Right.
So y'all started like, that was like me, that was my birth here in the States. So it's like we started at the same time.
Wow, that's kind of crazy. So what
Yeah.
songs, the soundtrack of your life, French Montana,
Yeah.
what songs were you listening to when you moved to New York? Do you remember what songs were out back
I
then?
think I came in like a couple days after Tupac died. So I was like listening All Eyes on Me heavy.
Right.
Yeah, I was All Eyes on Me fiend. I was just Tupac and Biggie.
Hey, did you see Defiant Ones?
No.
Oh, you got to see this show. HBO.
Not for sure. Nah, for sure.
HBO
I heard
on
about
demand.
it, but I didn't get a chance to catch it.
I thought I knew everything about everything, but until you see Dr. Dre and all of his friends tell the story of NWA and the West Coast versus East Coast and Tupac, all of it, you just don't know it.
Because a lot of times they try to capture the whole history in 1 hour movies like NWA and like the Tupac but it's like you can't capture that whole history in 1 hour. So when they do shows like that, it gives you more of a chance to see the history.
Well, I know you're busy, but when you can find time, you got to do it. But something you may not realize, I don't know if you do, maybe you don't, I don't know. What you're doing now is a part of music history. I mean, when you go out on stage, when you come out with your albums, this is album number 2. No, it is. It is. And you know what? And your album becomes something different 10 years from now, you know, because it's a whole new audience listening to it. I mean, do you ever stop and think about your legacy and what you're leaving behind you as far as your music goes? Yeah,
of course. I always try to do things, you know, on my way, you know, and I follow. I feel like the only way you can become an icon, become an idol, become one of those, you know, one of those guys that everybody gonna look back and say, man, he did it his way, like how Frank Sinatra said it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And he did it.
Yeah, and you got to do it your way, especially having a mentor like Puff, you know, that lived through so many generations of music, you know, and just you know, giving me the advice that he always give me, and sometimes he helped me save 10 years by making one right move, you know. So I'm thankful for that, you know, and I'm hoping about 10 more years, you know what I'm saying, I'll be here celebrating the 44th year anniversary with y'all.
I'm here. Yeah. They're never gonna fire us.
Oh, let's
we keep asking them to fire us. They just never do.
How long you been up here? Like 27?
I've been here 28 years. Yeah, I've been here a long time. Long time. I know.
Wow, that's dope, man.
I look like hell.
No, I look good doing it.
Well, you know, the secret is a Jewish plastic surgeon. Let me tell you, one day when your jowls are dragging on your boobs,
he'll give you the name.
I'll give Dr. Rosenberg, man. He'll be there for you. He's good. He's good. Hey, so also, French Montana, as you know, is performing at our Daytime Village at the iHeart Radio Music Festival.
Yeah.
Here's what I love about this music festival that iHeart puts on every year. It's every type of music. You've got your rap, you've got your country, you've got your electronic dance, your EDM. You got everything. Oh, here's the list. So you're part of the Daytime Village, which was my favorite part because it's the heat of Vegas. Exactly. You know what? At night, during the night show, I'd rather be at the Wheel of Fortune machine. I don't want to be sitting in it.
That's nice.
But with Halsey and Flume and Little Mix, French Montana, Niall Horan, you got Kelsey Ballerini. Have you ever heard an artist that's so far out of the rap genre, but they're so great at what they do, you would actually consider doing something kind of crazy and doing a song with them?
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah, a lot of artists like that. I mean, I feel like you know, from the Coldplays to the, you know, I mean, I did something with Miley Cyrus, but I don't know if you consider her as hip hop because she had that little phase where she was like straight hip hop.
Right. She's great though.
That phase.
You know what? Miley Cyrus is a great example of an artist that we have watched just go from here to here, right in front of our eyes. And now her new sound, her new thing is so fantastic.
She's like, oh, did I really do rap? Like, no. I
mean, even Unforgettable. You did, I know that J Balvin, you did a remix. There's a remix with him. You know, there's just so. In the collaboration.
I love you, Poppy, from you and J-Lo.
Yeah, you from the Bronx. So yeah, definitely shot to J-Lo. And that was one of those points in my career. And I was like, okay. You know, J-Lo is like one of my idols. So it was like, when she hit me, she was like, I'm doing a song called I Love You, Poppy. I was like, you know, I'm not Spanish, right? She was like, it doesn't matter. You're from the Bronx.
There you go.
Yeah, we're all a little Spanish from the Bronx.
Yeah, so definitely Miley Cyrus too. When I dropped my first album, she got on my record and I got on her album, which was dope for me. You know, so I'm always into collaborating with artists like that.
It's that energy from other artists, but they feel the same way about you, I'm sure. But I can't imagine what it's like to get the call. Hey, French, what? J-Lo wants to do a song with you. Yeah. Get out of here.
Off the road? Like how do you react when that happens?
I do like Miley Cyrus want to jump on I Ain't Worried About Nothing. I said, what? She's like, yeah, we got in the studio and we did it. It was real dope.
Hey, wait, can I just cancel everything right now? You're supposed to bring some Ciroc in for us.
Oh.
I was told that French Montana's bringing some vodka in today.
Oh, yeah, Maria got it.
Maria's
hiding it for herself.
I mean, it's almost 8:30 and I'm stone cold sober over here. What is that all about?
What time you usually start?
We
haven't started yet. We start when the party starts.
When Shaggy was here, he was getting us ripped. He brought it every time he comes. He brings in so much damn alcohol.
Hey, you know what? I'm glad you brought up Shaggy.
Yeah.
This brings up a good. And this is so relatable with you, French Montana.
Yeah.
I could call you French.
Yeah, of course.
I want to Shaggy. I just called him Shaggy.
Yeah, it's anniversary. There's no up here.
Well, no, I know. We're not celebrating at all. This is the most boring party we've ever had.
Yeah.
But let me talk about Shaggy. I got a text from him this morning. You know, he's really, really big into the hospital system in Jamaica, his homeland. And we helped him raise some money for, to bring in some new equipment for these hospitals
really
that need help. But I read about what you've done along with others in Uganda. So you're not from Uganda.
No.
It's a world away from you. It's Africa. You know,
yes,
okay.
Yes, Africa.
And how did you get connected with this, and why did you feel this pull to help these people who really needed help? There's a whole world that needs help. Why Uganda?
Uganda is like 2,000, 3,000 miles away from Morocco. When I went there for these kids, the triplet kids. They real dope dancers. So when I went there, when I landed, I got with these people called Global Citizen and Mama Hope. And they're a nonprofit organization. They help people out there. So I was like, usually people go and take from the culture and never give back. So I said, let me go help some people, you know, that need help, that can't help themselves. So I landed off a 30-hour flight and took a 3-hour drive to this hospital, Sobe Hospital.
By the way, I not to interrupt you, but a hospital that you're talking about is nothing like the hospitals we have here.
No, I'm talking about a hospital with 2 rooms and no machines.
Right.
For 300,000 people.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So when I got there and I was just like, they had 1 ambulance for 300,000 people. So I was like, what happened if something happened to 2 people at the same time? The answers wasn't just like fully there, but it was 2 rooms and usually about 40 women give birth a month.
Wow.
So sometimes it might be 6 at a time.
Just imagine that. So how can you not help?
Exactly, and as I'm walking out with the guy, you just see a bunch of kids and women just standing right there, holding their babies like close. So you're just like, dang, I just put me in this spot right here. I gotta help. When I was like I was going to help, they was like, what you gonna do? Like, because a lot of people came with soul hope. Like a lot of promises fell through the cracks over there. So
right.
So when I came back, I was just like, let's make something happen with these people. So I got with Mama Hope and Global Citizen. Now we went from 2 rooms. Now we got 50 rooms at Sobe Hospital. Wow. So now we went from 50,000 people to 300,000 people. Just last week alone, probably like 200 mothers signed. So
that's crazy.
So it's growing. Shout to the Weeknd too. I can't take all the credit.
Yeah, the Weeknd.
He helped too.
Who will be in Las Vegas as well.
Yeah.
That's right.
From now on, we're not going to let anyone play the iHeartRadio Music Festival unless they help this hospital in Uganda. I bet we can do it. We've got the power to do it.
Yeah.
We saw something like this when we visited Haiti. We were seeing everything they're going through and everything they're struggling through. And I will tell you, I was with my partner down in Rwanda about a month ago. And it's the kids. It's the kids who have these smiles on their faces.
Oh, my God.
They're living the life. They don't know if it's good or bad, but they know it's good because with them it's all great. And there's this one little girl that came up to me. She brought me a little flower. I said, thank you. And I looked at her. I said, you know what?
Yeah.
Rwanda will be very lucky if you're the president of Rwanda one day. And she looked at me and her mom said, I don't want her to be the president of Rwanda. I said, well, the fact that she could be, and you have the hope to maybe one day be that way, and you see the kids and that's what connects you. You can't help but want to help out.
Yeah, because they're all smiling. I mean, when I went there is when I realized, like, if you ain't rich in heart, you'll never be rich. Like, because they're just people just smiling, happy with nothing. And you like, we got everything back home and everybody is miserable. You'd be like, wow.
Yep.
So it's dope, man. It's like my first vacation. Because it really just showed me a different side of life,
We got to see that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Well, having you here is kind of cool because we heard the music, very cool.
Yeah.
We heard the music. We never had met you before, but you do have this. You got this energy going. You're like a microwave oven with the door open.
I never heard that one before.
That could be dangerous, by the way. I don't know if we need that in here. We may have to call the health department. But as far as music goes, what is it about music that is your release? What is it that connects you to yourself and others? What is it about music to you? What is it?
I mean, music is kind of like the only language that everybody speak worldwide, you know? So I feel like music is what got me where I'm at now, just the love of it. Just, you know, capturing that moment. You know, knowing that music is the only thing you can fight with. You know what I'm saying? And get you. I mean, if it wasn't for music, I wouldn't be sitting here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Next
same
to the
for
legend.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a legend. Keep that in mind. No, I mean, legend is, I mean, music is what brung us here, as they say. But when you're in the studio, lights low, candles lit, and maybe you're lit too, I don't know, and you play Unforgettable, and it comes out of those big, expensive speakers, what is it that told you, hey, this is a hit? What is it about this song we're about to play that's a hit?
One thing about me, which I love, that coming from Morocco and not knowing English until I was 13, and it's something about when I hear music, I don't listen to the words. I get a certain feeling and a rush from it. Now, I might be different from another artist that hear it. They listen for different things. I listen to a certain feeling I get. When they played me that song for the first 10 seconds, I knew what that song was.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't like it was by mistake. I called, like, it was like, who owns this record? I'm going to get it right now. So, like, I kind of knew as soon as I heard it. So that's what I think I get, like, an upper level on.
And this thing has, I mean, in the business, they say commercial success. I mean, this song has what the music business loves. But, you know, you got to keep in mind these songs that do so well with numbers and make the accountants love them are actually pieces of art that come from the heart and the soul, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And there's some guy making a lot of money off this, right? but the payoff is how it makes us feel, and that's at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's that feeling, you know? I want to make that song that you can play at weddings sometimes, you know, whenever you get the chance to. Or, like, you know, one of them songs that you don't get tired of after like a month, 2 months. I can still listen to it, and if it sounds like the first time I made it, that's what's special about it to me.
Let's play it. And French Montana, thank you for coming in. The single, of course, Unforgettable, from his second studio album, Jungle Rules. It's available now.
It's out
French
now.
Montana, listen to that.